Hey y'all, what it is though? What's up? Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Sha. Sha Speaks Positivity, and on tonight I'm going to be doing a tutorial, a brows tutorial. Cause this COVID-19, honey, got everybody looking a hot quarantine mess. So I got you. BRB. Right, so let's get right into it. First and foremost, shout out to Forever 21 for my shirt. Like I mentioned to you all last week, I love Aaliyah and Selena Quintanilla Perez. This shirt says, como la flor, tanto amor, felice tú, se marchito. Okay, yeah, but that was her song, como la flor. Love it. Okay, so we are going to be using this pack by MAC. It is called Star Sighting Compact. It's eyeshadow and it's in the color neutral. I'm going to show you. Remember I told y'all last time I had asthma, so if you hear me doing all that, don't worry about it. I'm all right. I'm just trying to catch my breath. Okay, and this is what the inside looks like. It's so beautiful. As you can see, I use this a lot, but this is what I'm going to be using on my brows. It's like a dark brown. Go for the color that is closest to your brow color, and you may have to experiment and play around with it. Okay, so the first thing we are going to do is take the, I forgot the actual name of it, but it looks like this. Okay, it's like a little brush on the end. I guess you could call it an eyebrow brush. So we're just going to get right into that. That's going to, get your eyebrows shaped up to where you want them to be. And then we're going to use a angle brush. I have the MAC angle brush number 208. You can use whatever kind of angle brush you like. Walmart has a lot of these brushes. And then to highlight, we are going to use, this has been through the fire, through the limit, to the wall. This is like almost done. And we're in COVID quarantine, so I can't get any more. But anyway, I use Pro Concealer. You can get this at any hair store, and this is the color Fawn. Okay. Finally, I'm going to use, it's not really an angle brush, it's like a, it looks like an angle brush now, but this is from, I forgot the company, but you can get them at Walmart or Dollar Tree. And I use this to clean up under the brows when I'm highlighting and to wet. Okay, so here's a tip. It's best to wet your brush when you're going to clean them up because it just does it better. I don't know why. I'm going to use the Long Wear spray by Hard Candy, but you can use water if you would like, but this is what I'm going to use today. So let's get right into it. Okay, so first you're going to pull your brow either at the beginning of the brow, as I am doing here, or on the outer corner, which you will see me do on the next eyebrow. And you're going to take your brow brush and brush your brows up and out to the outer corner. This helps to form the shape of the brows. Then you're going to take your angled brush and dip it in your desired color and begin to pull that brow again and trace the bottom part of your brow. Take your brush and dip it into the powder again and fill in the corner of your brow, connecting it to the bottom part. And then we're going to fill in the top portion of the brow. Now your brow should go from the inner corner of your eye to the outer corner of your eye. Anything further, you're in trouble because you're going to have a unibrow or a clown brow, neither of which we're going for. So go ahead and fill in the middle part of that brow and continue to fill in until you have the desired color. If the brows begin to look a little thicker than you would like, don't worry about it because we're going to clean it up. So go ahead and continue to fill in until you feel like there's enough on the brow, and you will be able to tell. I like my brows square on the end. A lot of people don't. You have to do what works best for you. So continue to fill in until you think it looks good. Now I'm going to take the brush again, and we're going to brush on the top of the brow as well as underneath the brow. just to get those hairs that are out of place. I'm going to put a little bit more in my corner and move on to the next eye. And when we move to the brow, you're going to do the exact same thing that we did on the other eye. Be sure to pull so that you know where to draw your brow line underneath. Fill in the corner and connect it to the bottom part of that brow. And go ahead and fill in the top line of your brow. And then we'll fill in the middle. Keep filling until it's at your desired color. They don't have to be perfect, just to your liking. So I went and got my brows done one time at a place that wasn't my usual, and the lady said, your brows don't have to be twins. They just need to be sisters. And that stuck with me. However, they do need to be sisters in the same family, okay? So try to get them as close as looking the same as possible. Okay, and you're going to go back over that brow again, brush over the top with your brow brush, brush over the bottom. Make sure it looks good. If you have to fill in any spaces, do so now. Always go back over with the brush. Perfect. Now a step that I did forget is I take my MAC Compact NW45 Studio Fix Powder and I go over, yeah, it's almost done. We're in quarantine, but I go underneath the brow and clean them up a bit. And then I go on top of the brow and clean them up a bit before I begin to highlight them. Next, you're going to take that eyeshadow brush that I showed you, spray your setting spray or water, whatever you want to put on there, flatten it out. Take your Pro Concealer in the color Fawn. Typically, you would just rub it over your brow as so and underneath with the brush, but mine is empty, so this is what we're going to do. So I stuck my brush in the bottom of the concealer and I am now doing these dashes under my brow. Now I'm going to take the brush and begin to line up that highlighter over the eye and underneath, just to make it a little easier when I'm cleaning them up. And now you're going to take that blush brush and just begin to brush upward, up and out, up and out, up and out, up and out, up and out. And then you're going to do the same thing underneath, but you're going to brush in a downward motion. Now get as close to the top of your brow as you can and slowly slide it over the brow. Clean it off if you need to and do the same underneath. Get as close to that line underneath as you can and brush it up. You may have to go over it and do it a couple of times. That's okay. This is going to help the shape of your brows to remain. Clean up that corner because again, we don't want that unibrow and we don't want the clown brow. Okay, now we're going to take a beauty blender, wet or dry, and just begin to pat on top of the brow, just as you did with the blush brush, and underneath. If you need to fix any mistakes, Go ahead and take that blush brush and go back over. Remember, always use your brow brush. See, I made a little mistake with the brush, so I'm going to go ahead and fill that in a little bit. Feel free to do so. And continue to clean. Use that beauty blender again. I can't believe that happened, but it's okay. I'm going to wash it. No worries. Now we're going to go ahead and do the same thing to the other eye. So now that those brows are all done, I'm going to take my bamboo powder brush and just dust over them to clean them up a bit. And I'm actually going to do lips. So tonight's look is Aaliyah from MAC. You know I love Aaliyah. And this is her liner, Nevermore, her lip pencil. So you're just going to line the lips as so. And I'm going to teach you a little trick. So what you can do to make sure that your lipstick pops and make sure that it just looks so good, you're going to draw an X at the top of your lip as so. On the bottom, you're going to draw 3 lines, one in the middle, one to the left, one to the right. You're going to do the same thing up top, 1 line on the left, 1 line on the right. It should look like such. And then I am going to take my More Than a Woman, also by Aaliyah from MAC. More than a woman, I'll be more. Anyway, so that was her song. And then we're going to take her lip gloss, which is almost gone. I love this. This is 1 in a Million lip gloss. So I hope you guys enjoyed. This is the final look. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you all in the next video.